Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything on my channel regarding my Foxbody. For the few followers that I have, hey, it's good to see you again. What I'm about to show you is what's been going on, what has been going on with my GT. So you guys have probably seen that it's gotten painted. There she is. I opted for a Grigio Telesto and not go with the original black because I've had it since I was a kid. I've said it many a times, and I wanted to do something different. So, but here it is. Let me give you a rundown on what's been going on. So I got her painted Grigio Telesto. Those are just rims that basically used for the paint. Had the guys go through everything. Here's what's going on. So there's the interior. I'd put in fresh carpeting. Sad to say they didn't cover everything up when it was being done. Put in all new seals. Put in a dash. That dash doesn't even have any. It's going to my son's car. The coupe that's right next to me. Headliner itself was ruined during the painting process, and you know, I'm not a purist by any means, but things like the screws, they weren't properly put back into place. So I'm having to go back and do things over. So, but you can't see it there. I put the Cobra taillights on there. So it's got quite a few things to get done to be completed. That's my son's car. I gave him my previous setup, the 349, 40 over 347, right? Nova 2000 blower setup with my transmission. So the engine bay is all empty. Resprayed it with the bed liner once again. Those of you guys that know, that's what I did before. New bumper. And put the ground effects back on. So what's going on is this here is actually the door panels, interior door panels. A bit frustrated because during the removal they had ruined a bunch of stuff in here. So I'm not having factory stuff put back on or installing it myself back on, or installing factory stuff back on. I got TMI there. The headliner is here. I painted the interior plastics again, and I'm gonna have to re-clean the AC delete kit. So yeah, they had dusted it with all the shavings or whatnot, you know, the fiberglass sandings that they did. It was everywhere. So I had to pull everything apart and try to re-clean things now. So that's what's been going on with the project. So, and there's my son's car. He has everything pulled apart. Motor's in place for his car there. Basically, transmission is installed. He's got little tidbits to do, but I gave him a lot of parts that I thought I'd be using that I can't use. Like for instance, this guy here, the Team Z bumper support. Since I have a GT, yeah, he's got a lot of work himself. But yeah, that's what's going on with the car here. She's looking fantastic from the outside. And show you guys the engine. Actually, sorry, the shop is in big mess here. Just right there's the 340. So used to saying that. That's the 363 that Ben Alameda built for me. So popping the AC back on. A lot of titanium parts are going back in, so I got a lot to do. Definitely got a lot to do. So today, basic plan is to get everything back here installed. I've got LED lights that are be going onto here. No, not the Oracle expensive stuff. Basically just standard LED stuff that'll make things pop. Do the headliner. and put her back together here. So yeah, I have to replace the door light switch here. You guys can't really see it here. Sorry for the poor picture quality there. But when they pulled everything apart, they sprayed over that and it was broken. So there's the headliner. See, it, if there was a way I could reuse this, I'm gonna salvage it. I'm gonna save it. But since it's all fallen apart and it's hard to tuck back up, it's a lot of work. So I'm gonna keep it for future sake, just in case I can reuse it. But there's the interior. Got fresh seats that are going inside this. Hoping to get everything done in about 4 to 5 weeks at max. Get the transmission and engine installed. A bunch of my parts are up there that needs to be installed. There's a Pro Dash kit, the big kit. Since I'm giving my son the smaller one. Terminator Max is going inside the interior. Inside, I gave him my Terminator, which I never used, but because I just wanted the extra output there for the 4L80, which is going to be going in. But I got the 4L80 that I got installed. I've got the fuel system I got installed up in there. Got an Air Motive 7 liter an hour pump that I'm installing. So picked up this sump tank in here that I got to clean. So yeah, there's the project. Follow along and see what's going on with this thing. And the goal is streetable. 15 horsepower capable motor here. So it's going to be a 363 FIS turbo, 7696 turbo, 4L80 with AC. So that's the plan, so I can enjoy it once again on the street. So thanks for stopping by and follow along. You guys get to see this thing hopefully fire up in a few months here, because after this I got to drop it off to fabrication and the guy's gonna do a complete. I'll show you guys the before he gets started on that. He's gonna do a complete hot and cold side and an 850 cert cage that would swing out so I can get in and out. But the seats that are going in there are nice Corbeau seats. I'll get that uploaded once everything is in there or close to it, so you guys can enjoy the process as much as I have. Well, it's been a long process. The car's been down for 5 years. It's the longest it's ever been down. It's supposed to start off with just a cylinder head swap. That took forever. Then I said, you know what, this is taking already too long. I don't want to really talk about the situation there, but then I said, hey, I just might as well go with the 363 and start everything fresh. So there it is. So Dart 363, Benelimeter racing built. A lot of powder coating stuff is going on too as well. So this, I had this powder coated intake. You'll see is beautifully done. It's powder coated. There's items that are going to be going back in here that are powder coated as well. Turbo itself is going to be the hot side of it, portion of it is going to be Cerakoted, so she's going to look good. Definitely going to look good. Paint job, the paint job guys did an excellent job as far as the paint is concerned. Fantastic job. It's just a little, I may be a little bit too picky, but the little interior stuff that kind of got to me that I had to redo for myself. So, all right, thanks guys.